nobody will take you seriously. Nobody wants to give you their face to work on with your face like this. Just on theory. You don't do any practical in that class. Like, follow who no road, oh. Follow who no road, oh. You are using me for entertainment. I'm using you to be entertaining you. And to getting YouTube ads money. Then they gave me list. They gave me, like, it's not like 7 pages list, 8 paper 7. And these are things you have to, but after I prescribe, I say, what do you mean by this? People of the interweb, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Okachive to my channel. Hi, how are you? I create content around natural entrepreneurship and lifestyle. So please consider subscribing to my channel if you love those kinds of content. And if you're to my channel, welcome. So guys, so this video is the most requested video on my channel in like the past, like throughout my entire channel history, guys. Everyone I'm saying, Kachi, do a video about this, do a video about this, do a video about this, do a video about this. Okay, so guys, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my cosmetology school experience and how it was or how it is to attend cosmetology school in Nigeria. Okay, the school fees, the cost, the duration, the length, everything, bobo tigbo. Okay, so without further ado, you know how we do. Let us get ready to the video, guys. So brief disclaimer: I stutter a bit when I try to say the word cosmetology. It's so hard for me to say it. I don't know why it's so hard, but it's so hard for me to say it. I don't know why. But that doesn't change the fact that your girl is a cosmetologist. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's like my brief disclaimer. Okay, so let's get right into today's video. Okay. I put up a poll on my Instagram like a few weeks back asking you guys to ask me questions. Even if you follow me on Instagram, Natural Kachi, you know the drill. Asking you guys to ask me questions about cosmetology school. Ask me anything you want. So then you guys came through with the questions. Thank you very much. I'm going to answer them in this video. So this video is going to be into 2 parts. So the first part we've been talking about cosmetology school, the entire thing, the entire story, all those bobo in one part. Then the second part will be me answering the questions you guys asked, like towards the end of the video. Okay, so you better watch the end because I might have answered your questions specifically. Okay, so yeah, so what is cosmetology? Cosmetology is basically the study of the science, art, and ethics of beautifying human beings. So your external beauty, your hair, your nails, your body, your face, all that good stuff. That's what cosmetology is all encompassing. Okay, so some people say, oh, it's catchy. Cosmetology is something that's going becoming an esthetician. It's not the same thing. Okay, so esthetician only focuses on like beautification of the face and body. There's no hairdressing. Cosmetology is everything: hairdressing, face, body, nails, everything. But also being a nail tech, it's just nails, pedicure, manicure. Cosmetology is everything: nails, fixing of nails, nails, something, pedicure, manicure. Everything is like cosmetology. Okay, so yeah. So if you guys always ask me what's the name of my school, the name of my school is Elegant Twins Institute of Cosmetology. It's the oldest beauty school, the oldest cosmetology school in the entire Nigeria, the oldest hairdressing school in the entire country. It's not even West Africa, I'm not sure. But entire Nigeria, it's even older than Nigeria, guys. It has been there since 1953. It was founded by Dr. Elizabeth Osinsoya. I hope I pronounce her surname right. It's very hard to pronounce her surname, but I hope I got his mama. She's still alive, but she's like 90 years old. Like, it's just very, very prolific. Someone that's that old that said this thing that's so far back ago, and now it has impacted like generation upon generation upon generation. It's actually very, very impressive and very inspirational. Okay, so where's my school located? My school is in 41 Ogulano Drive. It's in Surulere, guys. I have to choose school in Surulere because you guys I live in Surulere, live on the mainland, for God's sake. So my school is actually very close to my life. Sometimes I even walk home after school. I used to walk home. Not sometimes, every time. Every day I have to walk home. So it's not even that far from my house. Like a max, I think it's like a 20-minute walk, max. If you're a slow walkout, 20. If you're a fast walker, like 10, 15. Okay, so other beauty schools or other cosmetology schools on the mainland, I don't know the ones on the island, unfortunately, because I didn't research on them. They are not my priority. I wasn't going to go to cosmetology school on the island, unfortunately. Yeah, I live on the mainland, for God's sake. So other schools, I know there's Upper Benson in Yaba. If you know Ozone Cinemas, you should know where it's very close to Upper Benson. Okay, then there's Avi Smith Beauty or Avi Beauty Smith, one of them. I think they're in Anthony Village. I won't have any on the screenshot. They're in Anthony Village. Okay, I think I've met the owner of Avi Smith Beauty like 2 or 3 times. She has come to my school before. So, and Upper Benson usually comes for my school's graduation on a steady. Like every year, she always comes for graduation. So, yeah. So, for certification, let's talk briefly about certification. What do I get after attending cosmetology school? I don't get a BSc. I don't get a PhD. I don't get a master's, at least. You just get a diploma. Okay, so you can go ahead and do an advanced diploma, but you got a diploma. You don't get a certificate of attendance. You cannot go through all that straight so and get, oh, you attended. No, we're not attending. Okay, we get a diploma. So diploma in cosmetology, certified cosmetologist. Yeah. Okay, so let me give you guys my own brief history. Okay, so for me, I didn't want to actually attend cosmetology school. That was my plan. My plan, well, I started attending cosmetology school in September 2016, September 26th. So I finished pretty good in 2016, July 31st. And I had to find something to do with my life because my school was going to resume April the next year. So I had 9 months on the dot to figure out what I wanted to do in my life. And I said to just walk around and I said I want to do something in beauty. I wanted to become a makeup artist. Because then my mommy had bought me foundation and concealer. Black Opal concealer, Mary Kay foundation, and one bronzer like this. Basically, my older sister had bought me 5 brushes when she went to school and 1 fake MAC lipstick. So I think that okay, I thought I had the materials for makeup. I wanted to become a makeup artist. If you follow my Instagram journey from the beginning, you know that I used to post makeup content. Like I used to post recreation looks on Instagram. Oh, what a life. Now I don't wear makeup out. Wow. But aside that, so I decided to walk around my entire area, going to look for where I'll learn makeup for 9 months. Flash news, breaking news. You cannot learn makeup for 9 months. No, like even if you are slow, you cannot let it say 1 month thing, 1 month, 2 months be going. So I went to all different and they're telling me, oh, 50K for 1 month, 70K for 1 month. I think it was like 100 or 120 for 3 months or so. I could not come to my father to pay that kind of money for me to only learn makeup. So one certain day, I just set out of my house and with leg, and I wandered into my cosmetology school, and they told me the bill and everything. Like, oh, you learn hairdressing, but I said no, I'm here to learn makeup. And the thing they told me how much. I'll take something they told me later on, and I'm like, okay. They said, oh, it's for 3 months. I'm like, okay, no problem. And I went to and told my mommy, and she followed me to the school, and she's like, she also wants to learn hairdressing, though. She also wants to learn how to do nails, though. She's like, and I'm like, mommy, I don't want to learn all these things. I came here for makeup. Leave me alone. And she was like, no. One day, he was learning hairdressing. He was like, Mama used to be a hairdresser before she moved to Lagos. She used to be a hairdresser. He was learning hairdressing, though. He was learning hairdressing, though. You know, you're going to be at home for a very long time, and this is a 1-year course. So, blah, 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 blah. Okay, no problem. That's how I found myself in cosmetology school. Okay, so, yeah. So, for duration, it takes 1 year. It took me 5 years, 6 years, 1 month, and 5 days, because I was alternating between actual university and cosmetology school. So I told them in school I'm going to be around for the entire thing. I will just, anytime I'm on break from actual school, I will come back here and join whatever class I see. So I've literally watched 6 sets graduate. And I'm meant to be very sad, but I'm just happy that I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to say it's not by our 5, by our ways. If anyone, I shall finish. That's the most important thing to me. And I'm very, very excited about finishing. Like, oh my Lord. I'm very proud of myself. Some people say, your story is inspirational. I didn't give up because, I always feel like once I start something, starting alone means I've already come so far. The mental hurdle I've had to jump to start, I've already come too far to give up. Like, I'll still get my gist later on towards the end, so you better watch the end for the gist, okay? So yeah, for the syllabus, let's talk syllabus briefly. What does it entail? So the syllabus for my school, I'm talking particularly to my school, but I think other schools also almost have the same thing, similar. In Nigeria, though, at least in Lagos, at least the ones I know. As I know people that went to Upper Benson, so they have almost the same thing. So my syllabus is divided into 2, hair and beauty. So hair is basically everything hair, guys. Every single thing hair. Every single thing. Mention any hairstyle. Ghana weave, Ancient of days Koroba with baskets. If you know what basket Ghana weave, if I find a picture, I'll set on the screen. We learn all those things. Kiko, Senegalese twist, spring twist, passion twist, and then about it that any new hairstyle that drops, best believe on Monday, Miss Shola, my teacher, will come and tell you, come and do this hairstyle. Like, any new hairstyle that is trending on social media, guys. Any new hairstyle. So you cannot even miss any hairstyle. You must actually have to be up to date. Miss Shola will just be like, okay, I saw this hairstyle on TikTok. You come and see it, and next thing everybody bring out your mannequin and start to work. It's just crazy because, I'm tired. So anything hair, guys, from natural hair. I know how to say, oh, cosmetology school in America, I don't do natural hair, it's only relaxed hair. It's a lie. My school exam, we did natural hairstyling. We did natural hairstyling as an exam. We did then bridal hair. I chose to do natural hair, bridal hair, okay. So you learn how to do bridal hair for traditional brides, Oyibo, Ghana, all those Vivon brides. Bridal hair like this, if you want to do African brides, normal natural hair, you literally have to learn everything, okay? So there's Ghana weaving, cornrow, cane row, anything, flat twists, twisting, attachment, wool, attachment. It's so much. I have wow, it's a lot, okay? Then there's not the beauty syllabus, okay? So for the beauty, there's beauty is in 2 different parts. So there's the nails part. So that's, you learn how to fix nails. Stick on, acrylic, nail art. God. God bless Mishala Yesh for Misha. You learn how to fix nails. Then you also learn how to do pedicure, manicure. So your girl can do pedicure. I love doing pedicure, guys. I just love it. You learn like how to do practical pedicure, manicure. Then you'd also learn how to do body exfoliation, body massage, Swedish massage, hot stone massage, G5. Hey, practical like mad, like it's a lot. So you learn all these different things like measure anything beautification, guys, spa work, facials, deep cleansing, preventive, corrective, deep cleansing, using steamer, using high frequency, using infrared, using light therapy. You literally have to learn all these things, okay? So guys, because we're only practical, you don't know. As I'm not thinking, we don't do only practical. Literally, I'll get to the classes, okay? But you spend like an entire like 3 months just on theory. You don't do any practical in that class, like only theory. So you're doing trichology, nutrition, chemistry, electricity. Like I literally had like this large of materials and notes to read and write. I actually had to put in one Ghana must go in my house when I still had it, like legit. So it's only like theory, you're only practical learning. You're not going to only learning practical. You actually have to like take notes. You're going to write a written exam because you will not get a diploma if you don't do a written exam. They won't give a BS if you don't write. PhD they won't call. You have to write a thesis. So you get the gist exactly. So syllabus is definitely very rich. Like you learn a lot of things like facials. You know how to use a steamer, the G5. You know how to use a sauna, different things. Then wow, body exfoliation, body wrap, body massage, deep tissue massage, which like everybody's worst cause at the end you'll be so tired, but you learn different things, okay? You learn salon management is a course. You learn salon management. I'm trying to remember all the courses, but trichology, you learn stages of hair care, all those things, natural hair, woolly hair, kinky hair, you learn all those things. So it's like it's all encompassing, okay? So let's talk briefly about duration. It's meant to take you a year. It is meant to take you a year. So the way my school works is like graduation is usually between October and December is when graduation is. So no matter tell me, once you enroll after the graduation, you have to wait till the next graduation. And if you are not done by the first graduation, you have to wait till the next graduation in the next year. So it's going to take you a year, like 12 months, 12 calendar months. So compared to like Americans, when I say Americans, someone's asking me, oh, how many hours do I have to work? We don't do it by hours here. Okay, I think America is like 2,000 or so, 2,000 or 4,000 hours. I'm not sure. I think it's 1,000 or 4,000 hours in like the 1 year. But school starts by 9, it closes by 3. Sometimes we close by 5 because we're working. So like you just be there working, reading, learning, working. But the thing is, you have to get everything done. So let me go and get through the class. Exactly the classes. In my school, there are 4 classes. There's beginner class, foundation, intermediate, and final class. So each one is meant to be beginner class is meant to be like a month. So you learn the basics of hair care. You don't do any theory. There's only basics how to braid, how to twist, how to cut hair, how to weave, how to do Ghana weaving. Basically, that's what you do in beginner's class. Then for foundation class, when you learn the theory of everything, trichology, nutrition, physiology and anatomy, chemistry, electricity, light therapy, massage, all in theory. There's no practical. Massage, which other thing? Exfoliation, facials. You'll be writing notes, how to spot products, all those things, ingredients for products. You will have to learn it. AHA, BHA, all those alpha hydroxy, beta hydroxy, you have to learn. You will take notes. You will write like mad. 8 in 1, you use like 3 or 4. I used 2 12 in 1 and 1 8 in 1 when I was still a beginner, when I was still learning. Then in intermediate classes, you now start doing the practicals and theories too of what you've learned. So even makeup, you take notes for makeup. Everything I go to do in practical, you have to do theory first before you get into practical in foundation class. Then in final class, you know, you guys asked me how many hours you have to learn, for how many hours. Now, it's not by hours. The school has a system called like the target system where you must do 6 of everything you've learned. Every single thing. Hair coloring 6, body massage 6, exfoliation 6, facials 6, pedicure 6, manicure. I have everything like between like 1 month and 2 months. It's right to say, oh, I was there. When we get into cost, you will see what is really there. You see what is inside. Okay. So basically, that's how my own school works. Other schools have different like techniques and all that. But this is basically like if you just give a general view of how each school works. Okay. So now let's talk fees. How much was it? Okay. So my school fee, I don't know the precise school fee actually. I think it's like almost 150K, which is kind of not a lot. In the real sense, for 1 year training, some schools stood up to like 500,000 naira. Some schools go up that high. No, I was going for a school, and I think it was like 385K for school fees alone. No materials, only school fees. So my school is like 150K. I think it's like almost like 200 now. I'm not quite sure. I think it's almost 200 now. I know I paid like over 150K. Okay. And mine was very crazy because like I've been going and coming back. So like when they changed the management and they increased the schools, I had to pay the difference between the schools I paid when I came and the new school fees. I had to pay the difference. I had to pay up, else I would have not continued. So that's why I'm happy that I did not give up, because at that point I would have given up, because like it was a lot of money for me to bear. Like nobody was actually literally funding me then. I was funding myself for this thing, like, because I don't give up, focus. So I had to like pay it, and it was not easy for me at all. So that's just for school fees. Then there's the cost, because school fees is different. There's the actual cost of going to the school. Brace yourselves, guys. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves, because you have to buy materials for everything you are learning. Nobody's giving you attachments for shit. Have you checked price of attachment? 2005 expression 7x. It's 2,500 naira. Yeah, go and check it. So imagine that you have to do all these things, all these practicals, and you have to buy attachments. If you're learning short with one fixing in beginner's class or something, learn how to braid, you buy your attachment too. If you learn how to do body massage, you buy your massage, or facials, you buy for oily skin, dry skin, you buy your AHA. One that has AHA, one that does not have AHA, you buy your toner, you buy everything. Makeup, you're buying for 3 shades, light, dark, medium. You buy all the shades, so you'll be mixing and mixing and mixing. So you're buying all these materials. These materials are not cheap. And the thing about it is, everyone says you can buy a lower end or one thing. You don't want to buy fake, to be honest, because when you use fake materials, you don't see the beauty of your work. Like legit. Like when I was trying to buy low budget skincare products, and my teacher just told me something. She was like, "Look at you, come." Beside it, she was like, "Come." Then I had very bad acne. She was like, nobody will take you seriously. Nobody wants to give you their face to work on with your face like this. What do you say? What do you say? And I had to start buying expensive and like quality products. So I had to start buying quality because she had like nobody. I can't trust you with my face. Your face looking like this. It's the same thing. Like I will not trust you with your hair looking like that. Yeah. So basically, that's just it. So you have to buy. That's where the main cocoa is. That's the problem. That's like my biggest challenge, basically, because I've been there for 6 years. I had lost 2 sets of my products to like them expiring. You cannot expire. So once they expired, you throw it away. So I had gotten some 2016. They had expired in like 2018 or 2019. It expired. Okay, I had to buy a new set. The 2019-2020 set, we're going to expire like ending of this year to next year. But you know the crazy thing? No, some of them had expired in 2018. So 2018 expired in 2018. 2016 and 2018. So 2018 expired like 2020. I had to buy a new one in 2020. Yeah, COVID, I had to buy a new one. And once I now bought, I meant to like this last month till this year. Guess what now happened? They now bought. So I literally had to start buying products again. Last month for my exam, I literally had to start buying products. So I had to buy products 3 times. You can imagine how much I spent. I'll be carrying like, you can take like 50K to the market and you don't buy anything. Things for nails are not cheap. They're so expensive. Go and price acrylic powder in different colors. Go and price gel polish. One top coat 1,000. You still buy the gel lamp. You still have to buy all these things. Oof. That's like my biggest. It's not cheap. And then nobody. I'm really dragging on this matter because nobody tells you this when you first register. They told me, oh, come and register. You would buy this. When I say I have to buy attachment, I say I'd pay school, so let's say buy attachment. I say you buy makeup. I say Say buy this. You buy. Then they gave me list. They gave me like it's not like 7 pages list, 8 paper 7. And these are things you have to buy. After I pay school, I say, what do you mean by this? You buy towel. You buy. Some schools add that to their school fees, and that is very expensive. That is, my school gave me the option of paying part payment like 3 or 4 times, because like almost at every class I had to pay something because I literally could not afford it. It was a lot of money for me, not for schools, but like even the actual school fees. I know I paid twice when I first came before I left. When I came back, I had to pay again. I had to pay twice. I paid 4 times in all because I couldn't afford. Like paying this thing is not cheap for me, and I didn't have a job, and I had to pay how much by myself exactly. So it was not cheap. So then I had to start buying materials. It really weakened me. Like it made me weak. It weakened me. So nobody will tell you this when you're about to register. They're like, oh, register, it's fun. Until you don't have money to buy materials. Until every class is saying, oh, bring this, bring that. Like, yeah, wow. Looking back, I'm just happy that I did not give up. I'm happy that like at least I could afford to pay it, and they gave me the grace to be able to pay it, because it be things, man. It be things, okay? So another stress of cosmetology school, guys, aside from money, is getting clients to work on. And some people like, okay, and so I watch some beauty shows on TV where they like talk about about cosmetology schools or beauty school, and then they're like, oh, they work on themselves. For example, you cannot work on yourself. Practical evaluation, you cannot work on yourself. For this target that they say do 6, you cannot work on yourself. You have to get someone from outside. So looking for somebody, like imagine I have to start begging people on Instagram. Please, if you want, like we have to do chemical hair relaxing. I have a natural hair page. I have to have please, if you want to relax your hair, send me a DM, please. For me, this was like a very huge challenge. I have to always like beg people, please let me do hair for free, please, please, please. Especially if you're just learning. Like if when I came to cosmetology school, I couldn't cut hair I could not section into two and say I couldn't weave. So when they say, oh, practical time, bring somebody to come and work on them. Oh, and all my friends had just resumed like university, like almost them 100 level, 200 level, and I was just at home because I had nothing to do with my life. Like I was just waiting for my own school to resume the next year. So like I didn't have anybody, I didn't have friends on the street. So I literally had to like beg my mom to come and be doing all these basically mosque hairs. I would do rubbish and she would take it and she would not even be angry. She would carry it and be going like, so catch I did it. She would tell my friends, so catch I did my hair for me. Oh. I'm like, this hairstyle is ugly, but she would be like, oh, catch I did my hair for me. She'd be so proud of my handwork. So like that was a very struggle because I don't know any like till like I left beginners class. Beginners class for me was longer than a month. It took me like I think it was almost like 3 to 6 months for me because I know Sabi. I didn't know anything. So literally, guys, they didn't let me do somebody's full head of hair till like intermediate. Like nobody could trust me. Like that's how shit I was. Like that's how not I can do it. It's God though. These hands are blessed now. But then like I didn't know anything. Ghana, I did not know because I'm the kind of person that what I cannot do on my own head, I would not want to do it for you. So I used to do Ghana, so I don't see any reason I should be doing Ghana for somebody. That kind of mentality. I mean, I don't relax myself. So why should I relax in here for you? That kind of mentality. So it was a struggle having to like convince people that I know I'm JJC, but please now, I'll pay your transport. I'll become me. That kind. If it's like that, I'll be paying. Please, when you come, I'll give you food. Just come. Like, literally have to be shameless. I'll be begging and begging and begging. But thank God for Jesus. Oh my begging. A special shout out to everyone that has come from Instagram, from YouTube to come and like volunteer themselves for me to work on. Whether I Sabi or I know Sabi, Trouble, Lisa. Her name is Weird Natural, but I can't remember her real name. Folakemi. Like people that literally will leave their houses, book boat and come and see me, and I work on them, and they will go and they will not even complain. They will anything I do for them, they will just say thank you. All my aunts, Auntie Osi, Auntie Juliet, thank you very much. My mommy, I didn't have Loma. Those are my models constantly. Tiloma locked her hair. Tiloma, I was always in that girl for everything. She come, I'll do facials, but that's why I not like try to do for other people or be versatile to do, but when I'm readily available for me, that will not stress me. Exactly, I will not have to say please beg. It's not easy to always beg, oh guys. It's not easy to always beg. Okay, so now let's do a brief comparison between like Nigerian cosmetology school or it's mine and like what I see internationally and learning is in a cosmetology school and then learning in a salon or a spa. Okay, so let's do Nigerian and like American. I know I watch a few American shows. So tell about it, their own system is based on like hours of work. Mine here is not about hours of work. It's not about hours. It takes a whole year. But it's like how much work. There's a you have a log form you fill every day. So any work you do, you have writing in your log form. So you have to like go through a specific number of log forms filled up with work. Then the whole target system is what we do in my school. I said it earlier. So you have to do like 6 of each thing you've learned. But then I know in America it's like by hours. So you have to complete 4,000 hours or 2,000 hours of training to be able to become a cosmetologist and all that good stuff. But here it's not the same thing. But I best believe we outdo their hours. Because, I mean, we'll be saying this, some people come to school as early as 8 o'clock and work till like 7 p.m. Legit. Wow. So I know for that, like sometimes we outdo the hours. Because if you do the mathematics, like working almost like 7 hours every week is 35 hours. Times 20, that's 700 hours in a month. Times 10 months. Wait, 7 hours in a day times 5 is 35 hours. I'm doing mathematics here. There are 20 days of work in a month. 35 times 20 is 700 hours. Multiply it by 10 months. That's 7,000 hours. Plus 1,004. That's 8,400 hours of work. That's like the standard, that's the normal work hours we have to complete in a year, basically. So it's a lot of work. It's not like, oh, we just come and have fun and rest. I mean, if you are doing rubbish work, you might not even get promoted to the next class. Like, you will not get promoted. It's not like, oh, you're coming to our way, I can do, Ghana, no. So I know for that one, the syllabuses are almost the same. except that like art is more on like culture. I think ours here is more cultural based because they do their own, their makeup and everything. As we do like actual like bridal makeup and everything, but then we also do traditional bridal makeup. So like you do at the end, you dress your person up, your client up like a bride. She wears the traditional African dressing. Actually, okay, Igbo clothes, a robe, all those things. We don't do all them white wedding dresses, no. But we have to do makeup for like white wedding, obviously. So all of that good stuff. So which other thing? We also do more of natural hair. We do natural hair in our syllabus. We don't more, but we do natural hair in our syllabus. We are taught to care for natural hair. I've seen people in like American cosmetology schools complain that they don't do natural hair in their syllabus. It's always straight hair, straight hair, straight hair. Here it's not like that though. My teacher does not send your papa. Oh. You must do natural hair. It's literally a course. Natural hair styling. Okay. I know we both all do theory and theory. We all do theory. So yeah. So now like, why should you learn in a school compared to a salon? First things first, like I know a lot of people learn in a salon. That's good for them. Learning in a salon actually gives you more practical hands-on experience, no doubt. I like learning in an organized system. I don't like learning just a client came today, they want to do Ghana Avenue, I just have to do Ghana Avenue, I come and take in attachments. No. If you like learning in an organized system, then nobody will be sending you on errand. Nigerians especially, if you know how to be ultimate to be apprentice. They send you on errand, go and pick my dad's child in this day, go and do this. No. You come in the morning, be washing towel, no. So you obviously have to be clean. Obviously, we learned sanitation. We learned hygiene and sanitation is a course on its own also. So sanitation and sterilization is a course on its own. So, but if you're cleaning an organized environment, if you don't want to be stressed about working in a shop basically and being on that kind of pressure, if you want to learn in a relaxed environment, cosmetology is better for me, in my own opinion. And the thing about it is that you learn theory. There's no amount of facials you want to go and watch at the spa that will teach you the theory you need to know. You actually have to like go and learn these things on your own. So, but if you're in a school, it's already in the syllabus. You know you're guaranteed to learn these things. Okay, so you're taking notes. It's not just someone can come and do a twist. So this is how you do to apply a product. Why does this product have sleep? What do you do if someone's hair is shedding? What do you do for dandruff? How do you treat dandruff? How do you use high frequency to treat dandruff? All these things. How do you use high frequency to treat dry scalp? All these things basically they teach you in like theory. So you have to understand the theory. We usually have trichology as a course, so you have to learn the theory before you now go and do the practical. But if you learn in a salon or a spa, just throw into practical. You just start telling you when you go buy Joda, buy bath foot, buy this one. This is one remove cuticle. This is one remove to do scraping. It's just a lot. So personally, I'm more for like I'd rather go to school. Like I rather go to school. Okay. Another thing is you get certified. So after doing apprentice work, what they give you freedom. You do freedom for after you do freedom, they go. Or the certificate that you learn to that's certificate of completion. When in cosmetology, so you get diploma. Do I have to say more than that? Exactly. So now let me go through a few questions I got. So the first one is what does it entail? I talked about it in the entire video. What school did I go to? I've said before, Elegant Twins Institute of Cosmetology. And what do I told you guys? Hair, makeup, beauty, massage, all those things. Yeah. How much does it cost? If you ask me, I would just say if you're going to do upfront buying, upfront payments, just budget like 300k to like $500,000 naira. If you're going to do upfront buying, like you just want to buy and know that okay, you're done buying, plus school fees, 300k to $500,000 naira. Because if school fees is like 200k, what you're buying for sure is going to be worth more than 100k. I mean, makeup alone, foundation is like 4,000, 3,000. You buy 3 shades, that's already 9,000, 10,000. That's only makeup foundation. It's not about concealer. You've not bought powder for different shades. You have to buy the powder palettes. You've not bought eyeshadow. You've not bought lashes. Not all those things. That's only makeup alone. Then there's pedicure. Then there's nails. Then there's facials. Then there's body exfoliation. Then there's body massage. Then there's hair costs. You buy attachments to your eye. Tear. You buy Vivon to your eye. So just if you're going to do it, I'll just say if you're going to just go. If you ask me, I'll just say I'll said 300 to 500k. If you have 300k, it's a good place to start from, but you will still buy you. I went to the market how much before my exam. I know how much I spent. So, So what tips do I give to people that want to watch me? What tips will I give for someone that has spent so long hospitals? Let me give you guys my tips. Follow who know road, though. Follow who know road, though. Don't just be saying, this person doesn't know how to do and they're your friend. Drop them. I know. It's like there's no shame in using people. We're all using ourselves. You are using me for entertainment. I'm using you to be entertaining you. And to getting YouTube ads money. We're all using ourselves. I mean, you're entertained. You're learning something from me. I'm giving you value. You're also giving me value. So it's not like, so follow who know road. Don't just, if someone knows how to do a style better than you, just ask. Like, I couldn't do this Kiko. I couldn't wrap it. So what did I do? I'm like, okay, she should do it on my head. Actually, my class that did this stuff for me. She did it, and I know how to wrap it now. She tried it on my head, and I'm like, okay, I know how to wrap. I have an idea of how wrapping it will go. So you have to follow who knows. And she's one that does my hair, because she's very, very skilled at doing my girl that does my hair. She's very, very skilled. My Ghana, she's very, very skilled at doing hair. And if I can see how she does it, I mean, she didn't do my head. I'll be able to look at it. I'm seeing how she does it. I mean, that's a win-win for us. So follow who know road. That's what I would give is, don't buy fake materials. You get why? Don't buy fake. Close your eye and buy the original, or don't buy at all. Just wait till you have the money to buy it. Like, don't buy fake. Another thing I would say is, be ready to beg. I mean, it got to a stage for me where I had to print out flyers and share to everyone in my streets. Legit. Hi, I'm Kaka. I did put my real name. This is my phone number. If you want to do free hair, makeup, nails, so and so, please call this number. It will be done at 41 Ogulano Drive. So please call this number. Legit. It was me and Olochi, and I paid for her. I paid for myself. I think I did like 50 small squares, and I gave it to, like, I was going house to house. I went to an entire building and I shared to everybody. Because all these 1-bedroom apartment flats, each bedroom flats. Only like one person came for me out of everyone I shared to. But that is something from me. I still went to go and still beg. We literally have to be like ready to beg people to shop for you. You might think, oh, you have this friend that has, when you have exams, when you have exams, you have 1 or 2 friends, and the exam says Ghana weaving and crochet, or Ghana weaving and pedicure, Ghana weaving and bridal hair. Then tomorrow is crochet and let's say natural twists. What are you going to do if you only have 2 people? Someone said already I've Ghana weaving. Person is not going to Ghana weaving for it. Come and do crochet the next day. So you literally have to be ready to, like, I literally have to beg. When I had to do hair coloring, I didn't have anybody to bring. Like, maybe I'll convince someone to come and color her look. She was not even in Lagos at that point. So I literally had to beg someone, like, please, let me color your hair. She didn't want to color her hair. Like, please, let me just color your hair. Please, God will do for you as I have done for me. God will do your own. Please. Like, shamelessly. And funny how people were coming through for me. Like, people just coming through and coming through. I didn't even have to work on a mannequin. I didn't have to work in a mannequin. Like, for the exams, because I didn't work in a mannequin for exam. But if you don't see anybody, you just see his mannequin. I didn't use a mannequin for one day. And I'm very grateful to God for that. I don't like working on mannequin. I like working on man being. To be ready to beg people, like, be shameless in your begging. Another tip I would say is just practice. I know I'm going to take this to heart, because I don't like practicing. When I do my own work, let me give you guys, like, I would not do makeup for months for somebody. But I don't practice so. But once I come and do makeup again, best believe my new makeup is better than my old makeup. Like, I always improve. Like, I must have a picture of, like, my last exam makeup I did on this. I must have it here. And my new makeup is better than my old makeup. Like, it's just my standard. But I know that if I start practicing a lot more, I'll be improving faster. So practice, guys. Any style you see that interests you. If you cannot do it for somebody, get someone to do it on your head. They get your head to practice their own work, and you watch them do it for free. So practice. And that's what I would say is, every time you work and let's say somebody tries to pay you, please save the money, because you still have to buy materials later. Materials are going to be more expensive, guys. Materials cost in the market. It costs for market. So save money to buy materials, because almost every practical class you have to buy something. You buy as a class for the practical, and you buy for yourself for your own use. So practice. This video is really long. I just talked and rambled, but I'm happy to say that I'm a cosmetologist now. I have finished cosmetology school. I'm proud of myself, okay? Graduation loading. Shout out, my graduation is at the end of the year. I might not even go, but I'm proud of myself. I'm happy that I didn't give up. I hope my story is a kind of inspiration for a few people out there, because, like, someone mentioned that, oh, Katia, I'm doing my master's, and I think she's on her 4th year in her master's. Like, it took her that long to get her master's. But mine is more inspirational, because my own was meant to be 1-year course, and it took me like 6 years. So it was really inspires you that if whatever you starting it already means that you've already come too far to give up. You not only have spent 1 day, but you've already started. The mental hurdle you have to cross to start means that you've come so far to give up. So, like, don't give up, just do it. I mean, look at me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked it a thing or two. I have talked for like, I think like almost like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Wow. Wow. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Natural Kachim. I've just been chilling on Instagram. Oh, let me give you guys a brief life of I've just been chilling. Like I don't feel inspired to create any content. I just come and just have fun on my Instagram story. I just want to just rest. Now that I'm back in school, so but follow me on Instagram Natural Kachi. Hopefully I'll be back like this November. Follow me on TikTok and Natural Kachi. I finally installed TikTok back on my phone. Facebook and Natural Kachi. I finally installed Facebook back also. YouTube, please subscribe. I'm going to like, I think we're going to like 21k subscribers. Small me, 21,000. We don't blow now. We don't blow. We don't blow. We don't blow. I beg. We don't blow. LinkedIn, professional influencer, Natural Kachi. I think I'll see you guys my next video. Don't forget to faith it till you make it. Bye.